Alright, so this is the Gorilla Glue hot glue gun that I picked up on Amazon. So yeah, it's a dual temp mini glue gun. So those are the first two things you're going to notice about it. It's dual temperature, so it has a low and high. Low is going to be good for like you know, things that are more sensitive, and high is going to be for you know, things that are less sensitive. So for example, they listed it on the back of the glue stick bag. This bag of 30 glue sticks actually came with the glue gun. So pretty good deal there, but they give some examples. So it's like metal, plastic, wood, glass. You're going to use high temperature for that, for strong bonding. Now lower temperature is going to give you less strong bonding, but you know, delicate materials like you know, leather, fabric, floral, foam, jewelry, you know, etc., etc. Supposedly these are pretty good quality glue sticks, and I would believe that. Not all glue sticks are alike. Supposedly these won't yellow over time, and so on. And you can see, like, some of the cheaper glue sticks, you can see, I think it means they're cheaper. You can see they're like yellow even before melting them. These are nice and clear. These are actually a little bit more white and cloudy. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative thing, but compared to this other generic glue stick that's completely clear that I bought on Amazon. Separately, I have like hundreds of these, but yeah, see, the color's a bit different there, but close. This is a little bit more cloudy. I couldn't tell you for sure why that is, or what the advantage or disadvantage of that is, but anyways, so these are the glue sticks that came with it, and yeah, so this is the glue gun itself. Yeah, so high and low selection, that puts it, I guess this puts this a notch above your generic you know, craft store glue gun. So the more generic ones, one I already actually did a video on that I've been using for about a year now, does not have the high-low button. It has a power switch for on and off, which is convenient, but no high-low button. Now the power switch is convenient, which this one doesn't have. You could just unplug this one if you need to, plug and unplug it to turn it on. And it's worth it to have a high-low switch, so I see it as a worthy trade-off, although having both would be ideal. You know, pull the trigger for the glue to go through. And what was the other thing that I noticed about? All right, so dual temp mini. So it's mini, it takes the mini size glue sticks. Not all glue sticks are the same size. I always used to think that glue sticks are glue sticks, they're all the same size, but they are not. These are mini glue sticks, so there's a size range for that. And you know, check the link in the description. I have a list of all the sizes and the size ranges. You know, to be considered a mini glue stick, the diameter has to be within a certain range. And then above the mini sticks, they have the normal size sticks, and then they have even larger ones for more like industrial use and stuff. But anyways, these are mini, and this is a mini glue gun, so you know, get the mini glue sticks for the mini glue gun. Basically get the same size that you have here. These ones came with it, so it gives you something to start with, but when you get replacements, make sure you get mini sticks. If it says mini, it's probably going to be within the right size range. Some other glue guns that I'm going to be reviewing later are not mini. So actually, you're going to want to stay tuned for our glue gun shootout, where I compare a bunch of glue guns. Now, I have a few other glue gun videos and a bunch of other tool related videos, but I'm also doing a glue gun shootout in a little bit. So check the link in the description. I'm gonna see if I can link to this this video. So I'm doing reviews of multiple different glue guns, and I'm also going to be comparing them all side by side in one you know, glue gun shootout video. So stay tuned for that. Probably gonna want to hit the subscribe button. All right, so not a whole lot exciting here. Just, you know, warnings, safety info, and so on. Yeah, it tells you, you know, insert the 0.27 diameter mini glue stick. Yeah, so that's how they define the diameter of the glue stick. Now, some glue sticks that are also mini are slightly different diameter than that. Other than that, it doesn't tell you anything super, you know, important. It tells you it has like a power light on it, which it does. That's kind of neat. I guess it has to tell you that it's on. So power light there. Yeah, side fins, I don't know why they even mentioned that. Yeah, inlet tube, that's where it goes in. It has this insulated nozzle so you don't burn your fingers. I don't know why you would touch that anyways. Rubber trigger, that's all fine and great. Low and high switch. Yeah, I guess they're you know, they're really like, they have to label that this is the handle. You don't whatever. Anyways, not enough time wasting time looking at the manual. Let's throw that aside and get down to testing this thing out. So this one is new. What does this tell us here? So it did mention the size of the glue sticks, didn't it? It said 0.2. Okay, so that's inches. Sorry, it's 0.27 inches, and that's 6.8 millimeters diameter. Anyways, yeah. So if I had said 7.2 millimeters, that was wrong, or 0.2. Yeah. Anyways, it's written right there. So yeah, those are the glue sticks. So I'm gonna plug this in and let it heat up, and we're gonna give it a quick test out. All right, so I've let this glue gun heat up, and I put it on high heat, and we're gonna demo it. So I haven't inserted a glue stick yet. We'll demo that too. So one thing to point out, it has this nice little thing, so you can set it up like this, and it's not necessarily gonna burn, you know, the table or whatever else. That's pretty common. A lot of them have this little stand, pretty normal for a glue gun. Anyways, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna use this key, this piece of wood, and a screwdriver. I'm gonna just glue these together, just, you know, something to glue together, and we're gonna let it harden and come back and just, you know, show the strength of the bond. So yeah, I have it set to high. So let's open this up and get a glue stick in there. There we go. Push that until it can't go further. Looks good. All right, so I guess I'll just a random thing to glue together. Usually I'm gluing something for a purpose, not just demonstration purposes. But let's see here. So let's get this to go through. There we go. See that nice clear hot glue? It's about as hot as it gets. Nice and, you know, very liquidy. Look at that, it's not even it's having trouble pushing it further. It needs another glue stick to feed it through. And there's plenty of the glue stick still in there. It just, you know, it can't catch on it. So here we go. I don't really need more to have this connected, but you can put as much as you want. It looks a little bit messy the more you put on there. I'm just gonna connect this key, just, you know, no special reason. Just, you know, something to demo. So we'll see how this sticks. It's a lot of glue to put on there, but there we go. And I'm just gonna lay this on its side rather than use the stand. That's fine like that. That's usually what I end up doing. So we're gonna let this harden for a minute or so, a minute or two, and come back and check it. All right, so here we are. You know, we're back after 2 or 3 minutes. I just left this to harden. Now it would probably get even more stable and hardened if you just leave it overnight or for, you know, a few hours or whatever. But it's basically solidified now. It's cooled down and solidified, and it actually kind of stuck to the table a little bit here, which is kind of expected because it just dripped down. I put tons of glue, and see how it just dripped like that. So if I really wanted this to connect, I would probably put, you know, glue on this side, but there's no point. We're just, you know, showing you how the glue gun works. So that's it. This is basically plastic. So glue sticks are basically they're basically just plastic that doesn't burn when you heat it up, so it can melt and be placed on things like this. That's really all a glue stick is it's just plastic. And that's it. Look at this. See, it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit bendy like that. Should solidify a bit more when it hardens, I think, but see, you could hold it by the key, you know, pretty standard normal stuff for a glue gun. Yeah, both pretty strong. You could rip this off too. You could hold it like this and just pull it off. It's gonna come off. It would stick a little bit more if this were like, you know, if this were like 2 pieces of wood. This is like a flat, smooth surface, so it's not gonna stick as well. If it were like a rough surface with a lot of like holes and cracks and whatever else, it would stick a bit better. But there you go. You can just pull it off like that. That doesn't mean it's bad at connecting things. You know, it's just because it's a smooth surface like that. You know, if you go all the way around, it's gonna stick a little bit better, and you know, if it's something that's less smooth. So like we can pull this off, and that did take a little bit of force. It's not like it just falls apart. Now it should take a little bit more to pull it off. See, it pulled right off the screwdriver because this is smooth. This is not smooth, so you know, it takes a bit. This takes a whole lot more force to pull it off of here. Like this, see, it's not even coming off. You can pull on it, it's not just gonna pop off. I'm gonna have to like scrape this off with my, yeah, this is pretty much stuck on here. So you can see that sticks pretty well. So there you go. You can, I think I'm gonna have to take that off later for the next demo with the next glue gun. But yeah, you see how, you know, if it's a rough surface, it sticks pretty well. Like, I can't even get that off. Whereas this thing, it just, you know, comes off relatively easily. It still sticks there, but it's, you know, it's pretty easy to pull it apart. Similar deal with the key. I mean, like you know, the edges like this will help it hold, but it still kind of pulls right off. So there you go. There's our, you know, Gorilla Glue gun demo. And it's worth noting, I believe the Gorilla Gun, it's supposed to be 12 watts. And I don't think it mentioned the actual temperature that it goes up to. Let me check on the, just in case. So actually, it says right here on the case here. So yeah, 12 watts. And so yeah, it's a 12 watt glue gun. They, you know, some of the, you know, industrial ones are big. Some of the much bigger glue guns get up into the hundreds of watts. What else could we say about this? It's dual temp, but it's not telling me what the actual temperature is. So yeah, I wish I could tell you that, but I don't know. You know what? I'll bet it tells you in the instructions that we mostly ignored here. It might not. Let's see. Yeah, low temp, high temp, it tells you what it's for. It doesn't tell you the actual temperature. I mean, we could probably guess about that, but I guess that's good enough. Yeah, I mean, you know what the different temperatures are for. You don't really have to know the exact temperature. You know, high for, you know, rough for anything that's not delicate, needs a stronger bond, and low for delicate stuff. So that's it. That's pretty much it. This is a pretty solid glue gun. The advantage is the low and high temperatures, and the disadvantage, I guess, is the fact that it doesn't have an on-off switch, which is no big deal. You could add one in line to your plug. You could add a switch, or you could, you know, between the plug and the wall socket, or you could just unplug it when you're done. Either way, you know, a lot of people buy this because they see it's Gorilla Glue and they know it's a known brand. It's not just some random unknown brand from Amazon. It's a known brand, so people like to buy it. I have not had this for a while. Like, I just unboxed this on this video, so this has not stood the test of time for me yet, like my other glue gun, but I feel pretty confident it's basically on par with it. This seems pretty good, and yeah, I would probably have to recommend buying this thing. No issues with it myself. You're gonna want to stay tuned for our glue gun shootout. We're gonna compare this against a few other glue guns. I have about 6 glue guns right now. I might buy more, might not. But I'm gonna compare a bunch of glue guns in our glue gun shootout. So you're gonna want to stay tuned for that video. You're probably gonna want to hit the subscribe button, and you're definitely going to want to hit the little bell icon so you get an alert when we come out with a new video. Otherwise, YouTube's not gonna tell you. And you know, leave a comment down below, and you know, we want to know what you think. Comments, questions, criticisms, whatever else. But also, yeah, also that's pretty much it. Give us a thumbs up. If you're looking for where to actually buy this, check the link in the description. We have a link to, you know, paid link to Amazon, and also I'm gonna have a link to my site where I review this glue gun and you know, some other glue guns, also to the glue gun shootout page, comparing them. And I have like a little chart with features and stuff like that. So check out the links in the description also. Hopefully you found this useful, or maybe a little bit informative. But we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.